Y'all, that was quick. I just made a video about Kanye West shading the mess out of Kim Kardashian. Go watch it. But also talking about making a public plea for the internet to help him keep North off of TikTok. Baby, Kim Kardashian ain't waste no time issuing a response. Y'all ready for this? Let's get into it. But meet me after the jump because I got some thoughts and opinions. And you know what? They both tried it. Let's get into Kim's response. Okay, this was posted on Kim's Instagram Live, so you know she means business. She said, Kanye's constant attacks on me in interviews and on social media is actually more hurtful than any TikTok North might create. All right, you know what? If I read this, I'm going to read this in my regular voice, because if I use Kim's voice, we're going to be here all day with her slow Calabasas slang. Let's take it from the top. Kanye's constant attacks on me in interviews and on social media is actually more hurtful than any TikTok North might create. Kim, we're going to have to talk about that because you're censoring yourself. And Kanye's whole thing is the effect of an 8-year-old being on social media. Not the hurt it causes him, but the hurt it's going to cause North, hypothetically. But let's move on. As a parent who is the main provider and caregiver for our children, okay, points were made. You are, and we have to admit, the main caregiver and provider always has a little more power than the parent that's not in the house. However, that don't mean that Kanye don't have rights when it talks to things that could really affect his daughter's mental health. But let's continue, right? Kim said, I'm doing my best to protect our daughter while also allowing her to express her creativity in a medium that she wishes with adult supervision because it brings her happiness. Okay, now Kim, let's just pause here. Girl, you tried it. You are literally trying to make North famous, just like your mom made you famous. And that's no shade. But also, I know it brings North pleasure now, but TikTok and social media for an 8-year-old, that's like saying if North gets pleasure from like throwing bunnies down hills, are you gonna let her express that? Like, Kim, stop it. This isn't as simple. You know, I'm gonna save my comments. Let's go to the next thing. Now, here's where Kim Kardashian gets in her Calabasas bag, both playing the victim and taking jabs at Kanye, saying, divorce is difficult enough on our children, and Kanye's obsession with trying to control and manipulate our situation so negatively and publicly is also causing further pain for all. Here's the thing. Kim has a point, but to play devil's advocate, Kim, you disinvited him from Chicago's, but you didn't even disinvite him. You didn't invite him and hid the fact that Chicago was having a birthday party from her dad, who she is on good terms with. He had to go public and call everyone, and no one would give him the location until he went on Instagram Live and blasted you. And then you went to TMZ and said, oh, it was just an oversight. I forgot to invite the father of my child to her 4th birthday party. Now, playing devil's advocate again, right? The fact that she say that the way he negatively and publicly is causing further pain to all of us. But here's what I don't understand, because make it make sense. And let me know if you think I'm all base in the comments. You're saying that your 8-year-old being on TikTok is not going to affect her at all because you can shield her from the public. But you can't shield your kids from the publicity of their dad putting you on blast on public. Make it make sense, Kim. Your kids either have access to what the public's saying or they don't. You feel me? But let's move on, because she said more. She said, from the beginning, I've wanted nothing but a healthy and supportive co-parenting relationship because it is what's best for our children. And it saddens me that Kanye continues to make it impossible every step of the way. Now, this may be true. I don't know what Kanye's doing behind the scenes, but Kim, you literally said that Kanye wasn't allowed to pick his daughter up from school. You said that Kanye couldn't be around his daughter without security. You didn't ask for a psych evaluation. Don't forget, we got our members only live tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, baby. Woo! We getting into the gutter this time. You know I bring you certified, verifiable fact, but every now and then I like to get in the gutter and let y'all know what the streets are saying so we can speculate what's real and what's not. Y'all, it's going to be a fun members live. It's $4.99. It's going to be epic. I do have some new tea. I got some new tea, and I'm gonna spill, but $4.99 canceled anytime anyway. Let's get back to this mess and what Kanye and Kim talking about. You didn't ask for the judge in your divorce to actually with custody and put limits on or make sure Kanye has supervised visitations. You did not say anything about you think that Kanye is a threat or a danger or even negative to his own children in court. I'm willing to bet, because when you say stuff on social media, just like Kanye saying stuff on social media, it's the court of public opinion. But in the real court, you have to come up with evidence. So I'm kind of side-eyeing that, because you could have made this a condition of custody, but you're not. You, from what we see, are also being just as difficult. Now, she finishes with saying, I wish to handle all matters regarding our children privately, and hopefully he can finally respond to the third attorney he has had in the last year to resolve any issues amicably. But this is what I'm talking about. Y'all, meet me at the jump. We got to talk about this. Now, listen, that last shot that Kim made, literally, I was like, Kim, and here's the thing. We're going to talk about Kanye, and we talk about choosing the kid, father of your child wisely, because I got comments on that. But you see how Kim is at once playing the victim, but also taking jabs. You want us to know that he's had a third attorney in the last year. We don't know why he changed cancels, but you're trying to make him, paint him as erratic and not thinking, right? Because that's the whole point. Why does it matter that he switched 3 attorneys? I'm asking, seriously, I'm asking for a friend, and me, I'm the friend. What does it matter that he switched 3 attorneys in 1 year? You keep talking about you taking the high road, but in my mind, these are 2 people who are both petty, who are both deeply angry at each other, that are being petty. So for you to come out and be like, oh, all this stuff. Now let's get into the stuff about North, right? Because that's the crux of this. Kim is a cautionary tale on why you need to choose the father of your children wisely. Now listen, fight Kanye on what you think is right. It's not my life. Kanye's always been a raging misogynist. You can like his music. You can think he amuses you. Kanye's always been a raging misogynist. Remember when he made that song sexualizing you and your sisters, and you were bopping along to it? Remember when he made a song talking about he doesn't want his daughter to sexualizing his own daughter, talking about he doesn't want his daughter to have the same body the mom do, because this, that, and the third? Listen, where did you think that the parameter, remember when he dragged Amber Rose on your behalf, talking about he needed to take 8 showers to be with her? No, after being with her, to be with you, and you thought that was cute? Remember? Did you not think that raging misogynist was not also going to apply these very narrow perimeters of where he thinks women should be? Did you not think that wasn't going to apply to his daughters? Yes, I get it. Part of it, and again, most raging misogynists are also control freaks. They control the women in their lives, and also the women they don't know, to control their sexuality, control their access, control how they're presented. Did you not think this wasn't going to spill over into North? Did you not? Because it has, and it is. This is the man you not only married, this is the man you encouraged. And now the roosters have come home to nest. Now, right? Listen, Kim, maybe, and now you're realizing that the type of misogyny that Kanye West has no boundaries. And now that you want to spill, it's spilling over. But you encouraged it one time. But you know what? Listen, that's not to say, I get it. I'm playing devil's advocate for Kim's side. Kanye West is super, super controlling. And he is enraged that he can't control what Kim does anymore. And because Kim is the primary provider, Kim, you tried it. Kanye got more money than anything. If you're the primary provider, it's because you haven't worked out child support, if any. And Kanye is, listen, she tried it, right? But I get it. He's super controlling. And he's mad he can't control you or the kids anymore because you're the primary caregiver. And guess what? Kanye ain't trying to be the primary caregiver. Kanye's talking all the stuff big and bad, but he's not even trying to be the primary caregiver for the kids. So I get it. But you know what I have to say, right? This is going to be the messiest divorce we've ever seen. But you know what I also have to say? Kim, girl, it's the wrong road. You, in my opinion, it looks like they're pushing North to be famous. They want North to be like the next generation. Kim wants all her kids to be the next generation. They are known for being known. They're starting off young, right? Even though Clyde's cat Mason looks like he's going to steal. 2 things. Kanye does need to stop publicly doing this, because when you invite the public into your relationship, here I am, the public, we start getting involved in more and more. However, Kim, you invite the public too. The same way you went on Instagram Live because you wanted to invite the public in. You guys are 2 people using the public as your tool to shame the other person into coming. Kim, you tried it with that birthday party. You tried it with making sure Kanye can't pick up his own daughter from school. You tried it with a lot of things. And had Kanye not gone public, y'all would have got away with it. You're mad. Kim uses public for all her divorces, all her breaks up. You used it for Jordan Woods. You used it for the people you didn't like. Now that it's being used against you, now you want to do things privately, but only when it benefits you. Because you still publicly took a jab at Kanye. Also, I have to say this, and let me know if you're wrong. Listen, an 8-year-old, in my opinion, shouldn't be on social media. If you, as an 8-year-old, you are still farming your sense of self. Hell, some of us even to this day are farming our sense of self. You are at that fragile age where you say, if people say this about me, then that must be what I am. Negative thoughts and negative impact can destroy a child and lead them to horrible, horrible things. Kim says she can't even control if the kids know that Kanye is publicly arguing with her. You think nobody's going to be messaging that little girl saying, yeah, make a tape just like your mom. Yeah, you got this. There are Pedialyte bears. There are hateful people. There are negative people. There are 6 people on 9. You might think that you're shielding North from it now because you got somebody screening her comments, but eventually she's going to be at a library, at her friend's house. She's going to be somewhere and she's going to start seeing those comments. People are going to start making videos about it. An 8-year-old does not need, and get this, both your parents are rich. Both your parents are famous. You can step into this sphere and get a chance and opportunity to be famous at any time in your life. At this point, North, in my opinion, does not know she's playing with fire. And as much as Kanye is, listen, Kanye amuses me, but he is a misogynist, a raging one. He does have problematic views about controlling women and their sexuality, right? However, on this point with North being on TikTok, Kim, it's the wrong word. And I realize that Kanye's using this as a tool to control. Maybe he might be. But Kim, on this one, girl, it's the wrong road. 8-year-olds should not be on TikTok. And if they are, they shouldn't be on TikTok to millions of viewers because there's not a million kids watching them. And social media is, listen, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. All right, y'all. Mwah. We pumping out videos today.